Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a hammer. You don't really know you are.
Girl, you ready to tune in for this tea? All right, let me make my drink and we gonna go right into it, girl. Let me tell you. Y'all, welcome to another Thirsty Thursdays. So, today we're gonna be making another like semi-margarita thing. So today I'm gonna be using some Don Julio Actifulio. And then I'm going to be using my famous Grand Marnier. Gotta run it up. This is one of my favorite things to make my margaritas with. And I already got my ice in my shaker as usual, as per usual. And then I'm also gonna be using a Dunkin' refresher because I just got off of work and I'm tired. I am tired today. All right. So what I'm going to start with first is the Grand Marnier. If I can open it, I'm going to pour the whole thing as normal. We know how this goes. And then we're going to do the Don Julio Actifulio. And do the whole thing of that too. Okay. Ooh, that got in my face. That got in my face. We're gonna add the juice. Just a tiny bit of juice. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna shake it up. Ooh. Ooh. Smells like happy. And today we're using my Outback cup. Y'all gonna learn I love a good little souvenir cup. Well, I got some left over. All right. And let's give it a taste. I just can't lose. I can't lose.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I can't lose. These drinks are always just coming out so good. Okay, so I'm going to change this chair because I can't deal with it squeaking every 5 seconds. So I'll be right back. 1 sec.
A few moments later.
This is a part 2 to where I went to go buy a car and I ended up on a date and he turned out to be a creep. So this is part 2 to that. And we're just going to jump right into it. Let's go. So where we started talking and then he invited me out to go get food that night. So yeah, he invited me out to go get something to eat. And you know me, I'm a certified big back. So I went to go get something to eat because why would you turn down food? If you turn down food, there's something wrong with you because I don't understand. I can't turn down food. He picked me up after he got off from work. We went to go get food or whatever. We went to some empanada place in Queens and they was mad good. Like those empanadas was good as hell. But I don't know where we went low key. I just know it was in Queens and the empanadas were good. Like I'm just a girl. I just went to go get food. So while we were out, like while we were on our way to Queens, we were just having a normal conversation in the car. Like, you know, oh, so like would like we just had normal conversation, like just asking about like relationship and stuff like that, like normal stuff that you would talk about on a first date or a first encounter or whatever. So we both found out that he's from Virginia. I was just born in Virginia. I've literally lived in the same town basically my whole life. I have lived in New York basically my whole life. So like I'm a New Yorker and that's it. But I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, you're from Virginia. I was born in Virginia. We go there a lot. Like, yeah, it's cool. And then I also had other family in, like, the area where he's from. So we go get the empanadas, and we're just driving around and stuff like that in Queens. And he, like, asked me if I want to go to his house. I was like, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. I just didn't feel like doing all of that. I just wanted to, like, come out, see what the vibes was, and just take it from there. But I didn't want to go to his house yet because I think right now it was still like the end of, that you really can't talk about on YouTube. So it's about the end of that. So I know I didn't really want to be in nobody's house like that for real, because no. So we ate, we drove around for a little bit, then he took me back home or whatever. And he texted me, let me know when he got home. I was like, oh, that's cool, okay, whatever, yada yada yada, the normal. So then he wound up texting me in the morning. Like back then, every like girls, or even now, like some girls are just really happy when a guy texts like good morning and stuff like that. Then I was happy, I thought it was cute or whatever. Now I'm like, for the first 2 days it's cute, and then the next couple of days, why aren't you asking me to get ready so we can go get something to eat? I am hungry.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry right now.
And I want to eat. We can go get food. Don't ask me how my morning's going without asking me, oh, do you want to go out to eat? Because I'm hungry. I'm a big bag. So we were also we were texting and stuff like that for the rest of the day, like while he was at work and stuff like that. He's asking me how I like the car and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, I would have liked if the car actually would have had CarPlay in it. And he was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, it actually didn't have CarPlay like you said. So I am kind of upset about that. So he was just like, oh, I can take care of that for you. I can find somewhere to get it done for you. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll figure it. Like, I'll take it to where I took it before. I just kind of like wish that I would have known that wasn't in the car, because then I would have just either been prepared for it or at least looked for something else that had it in there. So he's like, oh no, just let me pay for it. Let me do it because it was my mistake. Like, let me just put it in there for you. So I'm talking to my friends or whatever, and I'm like, yo, he wants to pay to put that thing in the car. They're like, girl, just do it. If you want to pay for it, just do it.
Okay. Okay.
Personally, I don't like when guys do stuff for me, especially when it's like something that might be that type of expensive or something that would be that binding, because like I don't want a guy to feel like they have like the upper hand on if we're gonna talk or not, or throw it in my face later like, oh, I did this so now you gotta do that. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is why I do everything for myself, because I don't like that. But he so my friends just kept telling me to do it. So I just told him, I was like, yeah, you could put the thing in my car or whatever. So he sends me like a couple of places that he wants to take it. There's one like close to us, so I'm like, oh, we could just go there, whatever. Because he also said that he had the hookup somewhere, so it wouldn't even cost him a lot of money. He only had to buy the actual screen. So I'm like, all right, so it's really not that much money, whatever. So he kept asking me what type of phone do I have. I kept saying I have an iPhone, because I think he had an Android, but I'm like, I have an iPhone, so it has to have Apple CarPlay in it. I don't care about it having no Android CarPlay too. I need Apple CarPlay. That's all I'm worried about. Just gonna fast forward a couple of days. Like, the appointment comes up for the car. We take the car in or whatever, and they're like, oh, it'll be ready by like the end of day or whatever. So he was just like, oh, so while we wait, do you just want to go get something to eat again? Yes. Why, yes, I do.
Yes, 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 yes.
So we went, and then we drove to some place in Queens and another place in Queens, a different part of Queens. But we drove to another place in Queens, and we got some crepes. Oh my gosh, those crepes were so fucking good.
Oh God, it's so good. So good. So good and tasty.
That's one thing that this man knew about food. So it was like one of those crepes where it was like a California roll, but in a crepe. So I can try to like find the name of the place because they also have one near my job now. And as soon as I saw that place, I was like, oh, lit. Let me go see if they have it over there. I don't think they have it on the menu anymore. And I'm so freaking sad because that thing was so freaking good. So that's what my big self got. I got the that crepe, and then we wind up going to, like, it's this little bridge area near where we were. So we went and sat over there, and we're like talking in the car and stuff like that. He's telling me about his previous relationship, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, like that, like, it was just like a little like weird things about it, but I'm like, oh, not too, like, they like, I'm like thinking like it's not that weird because it's like everybody's gone through something in their relationships, like, so it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna just give him his benefit of the doubt in our relationship or whatever, even though we never even made it to a relationship. But you know, you got to be open-minded. So I was just, looking past a couple of things. Yeah, that's so good.
I think I'll do a wraparound. We'll wrap around.
So while we're also talking, like, we're talking about, like, because my daughter's birthday is coming up, so I'm like planning her birthday and stuff like that, and I'm just telling him how I'm planning her party. So I was just telling him about my daughter's party and stuff like that, like how it was gonna be and how what I was planning to do and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, that sounds really nice. Like, how much is it? And I was just like, I told him how much it is. And he was like, oh, that's a lot. And I was like, no, I got it. It's okay. He was just like, oh, if you need any help, just let me know. I was like, no, it's okay. Because at the end of the day, like, she's not your daughter, and I'm not going to make you pay for her party. Like, contribute anything to her party because, one, we just started talking. Two, she has a dad. And then three, no, that I got it. I'm good. Thank you. But the thought was nice, but it was just like you're trying to do things a little too early, like paying for the thing to go on my car was already too early. And then two, now you're trying to pay for like stuff for her party. That's also a little too early. Like, these are like kind of things I should have been paying attention to that he was just trying to like rush it through, where it was like, you can't buy me, and then two, slow down, homie, slow down. So we winded up getting the call saying that my car was ready or whatever. So we wind up heading back, and he, on the drive back, he asked me if I wanted to go on a real date, like a real actual date. And I was like, oh yeah, that's fine, like that's cool, because everything's been going well. So I'm like, might as well give it a chance and go on like a real date or whatever. So we winded up talking about going on another date, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, like, because everything's been going cool or whatever. So he was like, yeah, this one's going to be a real date. Like, we're actually going to get dressed up. We're going to go out. Like, we're actually going to do something. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. Like, that sounds fun. Like, so I'm asking, like, what we're going to do and stuff like that. And he was just like, oh, just wait. You'll see. It'll be a surprise. Like, I want to surprise you and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I left it at that. Like, we went, got my car, whatever. So when we went to go get my car, I got in. The camera, well, is it a camera? So the system thing that he put in, it was really, really cute. It looked like it looks like the screen that's for the Tesla. Like, it had a picture of the car, and like it'll tell you how fast you're going and stuff like that. And it also had YouTube on there. Man, I was hyped about the YouTube being on there because I'm like, yo, the sipes are about to be lit. Like, me and my best friend, we used to smoke in my car all the time. So I'm like, yo, the sipes are about to be lit. We could sit here and watch a whole podcast or watch something on YouTube and be siping like that shit lit. Like, we don't gotta look at it on the little phone screen no more. We can look at it on the whole screen. Yo, it's about to be lit. So yeah, so I was hyped and looked cute or whatever. So I was like, oh, thanks. Like, so I was like, oh, thanks. This is nice. This is cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we winded up going home. I couldn't get the thing to connect, but I thought, like, I couldn't get my phone to connect to the what's it called? To the system. And I thought it was just me, but I was just like, I just can't do it. So about a day or so went by. Me and my best friend, we went and smoked in the car. And I was showing him, I was like, yo, look at all this cool shit that's in here. So we're like, oh, okay. So like, we're like, oh, let's try to watch YouTube. YouTube wasn't working. So I was just like, oh, maybe it has to have like my phone connected to it. So it has like the Wi-Fi. So we're trying to do that. That's not working. So then we're trying to like just regular connect it just to have music in the car, to have the Apple CarPlay pop up. It's not popping up. So my best friend winds up Googling it, like the brand that's there. And he was like, bro, this is only for Android. And I was like,
Wait a damn minute. What?
how is it only for Android? When this man kept asking me if it was like what kind of phone I had, and I kept saying a freaking iPhone. So I'm just like, oh well, whatever. Like, it's just not gonna work or whatever. So I text him. I'm like, hey, Creepus, this isn't working. Like, the phone isn't connecting because it's supposed to be only for a Android, and I have an iPhone. So he was like, oh, my bad. So we winded up. I was just telling him, I was like, nah, it's okay. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'll figure out how to like fix it or get a new one. So he was just like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll get you a new one. Da, da, da. I'm like, nah, it's okay. Like, it's all right. It's good. I'll buy my own. It's okay. I'll just go back to the place where I went and got my old car done. It is what it is. Like, I'm not mad at him because it's like, maybe it did say on Amazon that it was from, like, it was going to work on a iPhone, but it didn't. And like, it is what it is. Like, the world still goes on. It's just, it is what it is. So I wind up just looking to get a new one, get one of my own. I like set the appointment and all of that to go to where I originally got my car done before. So now we're gonna get to where everything went downhill, and I was scared for my life.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this.
Drink break. The night of the date, I got dressed. He said just wear something casual but still cute. So I get dressed and I start putting on because it was still winter at this time, a halter top that it still had long sleeves. And then I put on, I think I had like some boyfriend jeans on, and then I had some heels on. So it was like a black halter top, some boyfriend jeans, and some heels. So I looked cute. I did my hair. I looked all bonita, you know.
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
So, he picks me up. I'm like, oh, are you going to tell me where we're going yet? He gives me flowers, and I'm like, oh, thank you for the flowers, but are you going to tell me where we're going yet? So, he's like, no, I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise. So we start driving. We pull up to a restaurant. It's a cute little sushi restaurant. So I'm like, oh my God, I love sushi. So, yeah, we pull up to a sushi spot, and it's a really nice sushi spot. So we pull up in there. We go in, and he's like, oh, I'm picking up a pickup order for Creepus. I'm like, pickup order? Like, we not sitting down? Like, what did I get dressed for? Like, are we going somewhere else as well? Like, are we just eating this on the way? Like, what is it like, what are we doing? So, yeah, so we pick up the food, we leave, and we wind up pulling up to a hotel.
Hell no. Come on. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
So, at this point, I'm like, wonder why we're here. Why are we here? So, we go in. I text my mom. Actually, I text my mom when we're in the car, and I'm like, Mommy, why did we just pull up to a hotel? So I said, keep your phone on loud, please. So we go inside of the hotel. The lady at the front desk was like, oh, it's you. Oh, girl, you so lucky. You got such a good man. I said, this ain't my man. I don't know why we're here, ma'am. I don't know why we're here. But okay. So, still trying to be optimistic. And also being very awkward, because I am a very awkward person. When I get put in an awkward position, I am very just like... Because when she said that, I was just like... Okay. So we go up to the room, and he opens the door, and he tells me to go in first. I'm scared. I have watched too many true crime stuff to even have went into this hotel, because I'm thinking like, oh my God, it's about to be somebody in here who's going to kidnap me, and I'm going to end up on somebody's t-shirt. Like, it's over for me. Oh my God. So I walk in. He has the whole room decorated. There's flowers on the floor. There's flowers in a heart shape on the bed. And there's also flowers like all like near the couch area. That's cute and all. Yes, every girl would love to have that. But I feel like every girl would love to have that with somebody that they already feel super comfortable with as well. Like, this is our technical real, like, this was supposed to be our technical real first date, but this is like our third link, when all of our other links probably went for like an hour. So this is very awkward. This is very just too fast. And I kept thinking that the whole time, like, this is just too soon, too fast, and I feel very awkward. So we wind up going in, and we sit down, and we're talking a little bit, and we're eating. I turn on a movie on Netflix, like something just to, like, I'm paying attention to this movie. So he pulls out some Henny. I'm like, yo, I definitely don't want to drink because I already feel very uncomfortable. I don't want to be here. So he pours himself a cup, he pours me a cup, and I just take it, and I'm just like taking like little tiny little. This is good. This is great. So he's taken aback. He's drinking. So he's like, "Oh, do you want to go watch a movie on the bed?" I'm like, I want to stay right here, and I think we should just watch a movie right here. Like, I think this is such a good movie. We should watch it. This is a funny part. Look at this part. Yup. Look at this funny ass movie. So we're watching the movie, and then he's trying to talk to me during the movie. So he starts telling me about how in his country he knows a lot of gang members that be killing people and kidnapping people and doing whatever he says, and this is just part of his family. And
Say, hold up, wait a minute.
I'm just sitting there like, oh, he about to really have somebody come kidnap me. So I'm texting my mom. I'm SOS, uncomfortable.
God, if you listening, help!
So he starts talking about, oh, I want to have a kingdom with you. I want you to be my queen, and I could be your king, and we could do this and we could do that, and and I'm just like, oh, this is going real far. Oh my God. So he tries to get me, hey, do you want to go into bed now? And I'm like, no. Because by this point, you can already tell that he's like getting a little drunk. I'm like, no, thank you. I'll stay right here. If you want to go lay down, you can go lay down. So he's like, oh, you can tell he's getting a little upset. So he goes to the bathroom. I call my mom. Please call me so I can go home, or send me an Uber. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, this is so weird. I'll tell you when I get home. Just call me back in like 2 minutes, bro. So I hang up with her because I hear him coming out. So I guess mama put her timer on for 30 seconds because she called and she was like,
Help is on the way, dear!
Mrs. Doubtfire!
Help is on the way!
like, I forgot what excuse she used. I think, I don't know what excuse she actually told me, but I didn't really have her on speaker. I think she was just talking to me, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I'll come home now. Oh no, yeah, I'll be home now. So we wind up hanging up, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. My mom needs me at home. I told him some bullshit like, my dog, he like peed all over my bed. You know, he's potty training because he's still a puppy, and he got a little scared, so I gotta go. So he was like, your mother can't take care of the dog? And I'm like, no, I gotta go. So he got a little attitude, and we left. When I tell you that was the most silent ride home, and when I tell you he was whipping them corners, bro. He was whipping them corners trying to hurry up and get home. Well, get me back to the house. And I'm just like, oh, he real mad. But I'm just like, bro, you wasn't getting no booty, first of all. And then, two, no, I feel weird. And then now you're mad because I want to go home. The audacity. So when I wound up getting out the car and going in the house or whatever, I waited for like a couple of minutes just to see if he was gonna text me goodnight, but he didn't, and I didn't even really care. I just wanted to see if it was like he was real big mad, which I knew he was big mad. After that situation, I really didn't hear from him like that. Like, I think I didn't hear from him for like a day or two. And then he randomly like wrote me saying, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I just been a little busy at work, whatever.
Me. I look like I care. Look, I don't care.
And I just kind of like, I took like the latest response back. Like, I didn't text him back right away. I just kind of waited a little bit. And I was like, oh no, it's cool. I understand. Things get a little busy or whatever. So before this, we also had a date to go out for Valentine's Day. We were supposed to go out for Valentine's Day or something like that. So he was trying to still have me he was still trying to have me go out with him on Valentine's Day. So like a couple of days have gone by, and he dropped off a flower at the house. And he texted me, oh, go outside and look on the porch. Because at this point, I've already been talking to him very dry and stuff like that. So he was trying to, reel me back in. Wasn't falling for it. I took the flower and I was just like, oh, you left the flower on my porch? Oh, thank you. So our conversations are getting, very, very dry, very, very, wishy-washy. I'm not really talking to him that often. Every time he's texting me, I'm not responding to him. It's just I'm responding every now and then, just when I feel like it at this point, because I'm trying to slowly give him the hint that I don't want to talk to him. So he might text me at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm not responding to him until 3 o'clock in the afternoon or some shit like that. And then so after that, after I think he finally got the hint a little bit, I'm driving down my block one day. Bitch, why I see this nigga come? Ooh. So I'm driving down my block one day. Why I see this man driving down my block?
What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened, bro? What the fuck just happened?
Just cruising down my block, and I'm like, so I text my mom. I'm like, Mommy, I just saw Creepers driving down the block. She was like, block that man right away. So I blocked him, and then I was just I was terrified. After that, I was telling my sister and her sister-in-law, and I think her sister-in-law's friend was there, and I was just like, yeah, no, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like now I have a stalker or whatever, because it was just I would just randomly see him places. So it was ew, now I'm nervous. So I told them, and then my sister's sister-in-law's friend winded up getting me those little things where if you pull it, it makes that really loud sound. Because she was like, no, you have to be careful. He knows where you live, so he can just pop up and pop up on you at any time. So make sure you have this ring an alarm to let everybody know you're in danger. So yeah, moral of the story is, for this type of situation, after this situation, I never really gave a guy my address until I felt completely comfortable with them, because I don't need people popping up on me. So my best advice for you girlies is to meet a guy somewhere where it's public. Meet a guy at drive your own car, so when you feel uncomfortable, you can just leave. And be careful out here in these streets, because it's scary out here for us girls. Yeah, but thank you for watching my video. Can you comment, and subscribe? Let me know how you like these story times. And hello? Yeah, girl. Yeah. Hold on. I'll call y'all right back. I gotta go catch the refrigerator.
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley?